Hey YouTube, it's Jennifer, or MSPT71. It's May 4th, 2014, and I'm in the process of having a VSG surgery, vertical gastric sleeve surgery. I'm looking at, hopefully, I'll be able to schedule a surgery by the middle or end of May. I started seeing my nutritionist in November of 2013. I've had 4 nutrition visits, and my 5th one is in 2 weeks. My highest recorded weight is 278. I weighed in with the nutritionist at 266 2 weeks ago, and I weighed myself the other day, and I was at 270. So I'm still down a little bit, but the insurance wasn't very clear about how much weight I needed to lose, so I guess the nutritionist is happy as long as I'm losing a few pounds. So I'm here today to talk about the things that I am not going to miss about being morbidly obese. So I'm going to read from my notes here. The first one is that I will not miss is, when am I due? When are you due? When is the baby due? How many months are you? Well, I'm not pregnant, I'm just fat. Thank you for asking. Thank you for noticing. I did have a experience one time where someone did tell me that I was fat when I was pregnant, but she had dementia, so it didn't count. She was very cute, but she was very demented. Okay, so the second thing is breaking furniture. And the irony with this is that I haven't broken any furniture in the past probably 10 years or so. And that's probably because I'm very careful about what I sit on. But prior to that, when I was weighing like 200 or 210, I broke 2 chairs in grad school. So, and they were lawn chairs. But still, I mean, that's pretty mortifying if you've experienced that. The other thing is traveling by plane. So I avoid it when I can. The seat belt, obviously needing an extender, but also the seats. So with the seats, it's sitting next to somebody and then having my legs spill over into their seat. So I'm constantly trying to squeeze my legs together. So, I mean, the pain of doing that for however an hour or more is it's ridiculous. And then the other thing is, I usually end up sitting with one cheek on the seat and the other cheek up on the armrest. So I think I cried for an hour because I was mortified on my way to Nashville. And thankfully I was thankful it was only an hour flight, because that was a nightmare. So I do not like to travel on planes. The other thing that's similar to that is theater or stadium seats. So going to see like the Chicago Fire plays soccer with my family is just mortifying. My husband is Jack Sprat. Jack Sprat could eat no fat. He's Jack Sprat and I am his wife. And I mean, it's the same thing with the plane. I'm sitting kind of on a diagonal so that I can actually sit down. So I am looking forward to being able to sit down. And then walking, if we're sitting in the middle, then walking past people, you know how that is. It's like, do I face them or do I face away from them so that my butt is knocking over all their stuff, or what? How do I do this? Or I don't enjoy going. I don't enjoy going out like that. The other thing is I won't miss paying more for plus size clothing. So when I order things online, and then it's, for the 3 or 4X, it's always $2 or $3 more for the material. So I won't miss paying more for plus size clothing. I won't miss shopping for plus size clothing. I won't miss the fact that I get into moods where I isolate myself and feel bad about myself, so I don't want to see my friends. So maybe there's a school reunion, or a bunch of my old coworkers or high school or college friends are getting together, and I absolutely have an excuse of why I can't go. Or I make an excuse say I can go and make an excuse at the last minute. Just because I feel so bad about myself and I'm embarrassed and ashamed. I don't have clothes that look nice on me. I wear gym shoes. I really don't have any shoes that are nice because I don't put myself out there, and I want to be in relationship with my friends and they love me for who I am. They accept me. It's that I don't love and accept myself sometimes. So I will not miss that. I will not miss isolating and myself from other people. I will not miss avoiding mirrors. Every time I look in a mirror, I am in shock, or catch my reflection, side view, front view. I'm in shock because in my head I am a size 12. I know I'm not a size 12, but in my head I am. And so when I catch a glimpse, especially of my side profile, I'm in shock. So, you know, I'm a 26, 28 probably, but I don't even know. But in my head I'm a 12, so I will not miss being in shock that I am so big. I will not miss my stomach being in a different zip code than the rest of my body. I will not miss the fact that my stomach enters a room before I do. I will not miss the fact that I am not aware of how much space I take up. And so I'll bump into things or knock things over, bump into people. I have bruises all over my hips and my butt and my legs because I just am not aware of the space that I take up. And so I think I can make it through something and I don't, or I don't even realize that, you know, my butt is so far out there that it's knocking things off like tables. So I won't miss that. What else? I will not miss the Charlie horses that I have gotten in my upper abdominal muscles from bending over. Who gets Charlie horses in their rectus abdominis? I do. It's horrible. I've never experienced anything like this until, you know, being at this weight. This past couple years is the first time I've been at this weight. And bending over, it's so painful and it's so bizarre. And I will not miss them. I won't miss them. I guess it's because the fat gets in the way and the muscle doesn't like it. I will not miss the physical. Okay, some of this now is going to be TMI, so feel free to delete me or swipe me away. The physical contortions in order to take care of personal hygiene, and I will just leave it at that. What else? Oh, skin breakdown from friction, from sweat and friction, fat roll sweat, stress incontinence from, you know, having 2 kids, and then the significant abdominal fat. That's a lot of fun. Giant-sized feminine products. I won't miss that. Okay, so then other things are ripping my pants. I won't miss ripping my pants. I won't miss being out of breath with activity, with just walking or going up and down the stairs, or I won't miss it. I won't miss the lack of energy. I won't miss the effort it takes to get out of a chair, bed, or God forbid I'm sitting on the floor. I won't miss that effort and what that all looks like. Did I say lack of energy? That's a big one. I won't miss, I said something about my shoes earlier, only wearing gym shoes. I have huge feet. I have very, very wide feet. They're like a double E or something. And so when I try to wear shoes that are maybe flats or with a little heel, I always end up having problems with my feet. So I'll develop plantar fasciitis or I'll get toe pain or things. So I stick to my gym shoes because it works for me and because it works for what I do with my job. But then if I want to go out, I have these nasty gym shoes. So I recently bought a pair of nice gym shoes. So those are my fancy shoes. But I will not miss having such big feet because I know that the size will go down. So I'm looking forward to that. Ripping my pants, I said that. Oh, God. The feeling of dread that I feel when I have to plan a vacation or we go to a water park a couple times a year with the kids. Going to the pool in the summer, just planning a vacation to go somewhere. You know, for the vacations, what clothes am I going to bring? I have very limited clothing options for myself right now. And the other thing is I will not miss wearing a bathing suit that looks like a dress. I am the morbidly obese person whose breasts do not, let's see, how do I say this? They are not proportionate to the rest of me. So when I have to buy a bathing suit for my body, I don't fill out the top. I don't fill out the tops of my clothes. So for my bathing suit last summer, I had a chip clip that I had to use to keep the straps of my bathing suit up. So I will not miss using chip clips or anything else. Really? This lady just slammed her door into my car. I don't think she realized I'm sitting here talking to myself. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway. Bathing suit, chip clip, yes. No more chip clips on my bathing suit straps. Will not miss that. I will not miss my CPAP. My CPAP is no bueno. I will not miss it. Did I say this? Stuffing myself into clothes that don't fit. Wearing things only because they fit. So some of my clothes, you know, they fit me at one point, but maybe I've washed them too much or put on, you know, more weight, and then they kind of don't fit, but they do, but that's what I have, so that's what I wear. And then other things I just wear because they fit, not necessarily because it's a style that I like or that it's flattering or anything like that. So, and then the other thing, I don't know if I said this, is just surviving every day and not thriving. Just trying to get through the day. Just some days when I don't have to work and the kids are off to school, I just climb back into bed. And just trying to get through the day, and you know, all of a sudden it's like 6 months later. I look forward to the day when I am thriving. I look forward to the day that I have energy to do the things I want to do, just to enjoy life. And it's hard to enjoy life when I feel like crap. But you know, a lot of that is in my head about I need to change the way that I think, and I'm on my way to doing that. But also just like physically, I know that when I feel better, I do better. So I know that having this surgery is going to help me feel a lot better, and it's a tool that's going to help me lose the weight, manage the weight, which is something I've never been able to do on my own. And yeah, so I look forward to that. These are all the things I will not miss that I talked about today. So I'm sure there are many more, but I'm looking forward to sharing non-scale victories in the future. So y'all have a great day, and